Gawler with the running of their rich Gawler Gold Cup. The final will be on there next Wednesday night. But let's pick up the action from Angle Park last week. In the first event on the program, Kaluna Shadow was the favourite from box 1 at 22-10, was very successful, leading all the way.
And they're away and racing, and Kaluna Shadow is away pretty well with Bay Road Star. Skylim the Queen showing speed from the outside, but round the turn Kaluna Shadow heads to the back, 3 lengths clear now. Bay Road Star was out after its second, 3 away Piercedale Girl. Back on the inside there was Our Duke, out wider on the track Skylim the Queen. Festival Kid getting well back, going between runners. On its outside of G-Ball and Target Touche, last of all the race in 2 as they turn for home. The leader Kaluna Shadow, Bay Road Star lost ground turning into the straight, and going down to the line Kaluna Shadow wins by a couple of lengths. Bay Road Star, they've spaced the rest.
Good way to start the program there. Kaluna Shadow winning as favourite, 30-52, very good time, and that was the first of a double for trainer Cyril Boston. To race 2 on the program, and punters who were backing the favourites were successful again. Alma's Love from box 8 leads all the way, has now won 3 in a row.
The box is Quellalas, but Alma's Love was gathering great speed from the outside and goes straight to the front. Alma's Love now crosses over and leads a couple to Quellalas. A couple away in the field then would be JB Star on its inside, Pacific Hope with further back China Queen. They were followed railing up by Risky Disco. Back there with it is Stroll Out, and last of all Bayou Girl. It's Alma's Love past the drive tower by 3. Quellalas trying hard. Pacific Hope was also running on. Alma's Love was still a couple in front. Quellalas can't get it, and Alma's Love goes on to score from Quellalas. Third home maybe Pacific Hope just in advance.
Good run there by Alma's Love, 30-79. The time is currently in the kennel of Howard Gray up there at Gawler. The Greyhound's got tremendous pace once it hits the ground, and if it gets around that first corner in front, it's going to take a lot of good Greyhounds to run it down. Here's race 3, Extra Tough from box 1, the winner.
The inside and led early. Dynamic Rhythm was showing speed, so too was Split Eclipse from out wide on the track. Aquila Image was getting up on its inside now to move to third. They were followed by Little Effigy also railing up, 3 lengths second. Venture and Magic Yalumba last of all. Extra Tough in front off the back with 200 to run. Leads a length to Dynamic Rhythm. Right up behind them then, but switching around Dynamic Rhythm now was Aquila Image, and further back in the field Split Eclipse into the straight though. Extra Tough had skipped away again, and it'll go on and win by about 3. Aquila Image second, 3/4 away Little Effigy.
Extra Tough appreciating the inside draw there, led on Monday night at Angle Park, but was run down, but won last Thursday night in the time of 31.01. To race 4 on the program, here's a great finish. Burnley is the winner. The favourites Rainbow Gold from box 6, a disappointing run after showing pace.
Away quickly. Burnley also out well on the inside. Prince Move showing most speed though and goes to the front on the first turn. Rainbow Gold in trouble, gets back through the field. It's Prince Move on top and leads out by 3 lengths to Burnley. The inside Warrigal Lad on its outside was last of 4. 4 lengths away in the run then was Red Cavalcade. They were followed by another fawn. Well back was Dingan Spice and Rainbow Gold last. They turn for home. They haven't got the reserve. Prince Move a length clear. Burnley now rails up and heads to the front. Burnley goes to the lead and wins a half. Prince Move second, a neck away third. Close up then was...
Burnley taking the shortcut home there, the time 30-63, proving to be a very handy greyhound. Ran third in the Gawler Future Stars finals at that track just recently, and looks like making the grade. To race 5 on the program, this is a very rough race. Keep your eye on number 4 on the Blue Rug, Bristol Swamp.
Was showing speed up there early was Midori. McCoy was out wider on the track. Back behind them then was Rusty Baden with Supreme Xanadu. Rusty Baden checked out of it. Bristol Swamp was going forward very quickly now. Pixieville with a big job to do. Back there with it is Dawnley Star, and back to the tail Rusty Baden. Racing off the back straight though, and Tivoli by Night was headed now on the outside by going quickly Bristol Swamp, which has taken up the running. Bristol Swamp gets a length in front and hangs on to win by that margin. Tivoli by Night second, 4 lengths away third. Midori.
Good run there by Bristol Swamp. We saw it run second last week to Neverson, very good time, and surprising odds of 45-10. The favourite was Pixieville, had been racing in great form but got into trouble in that rough affair going around the first corner. Here's race 6, the best time of the night, Neverson. That's the Greyhound in the striped rug, second last in the picture.
Going up on the outside of it now to join it. Wider out then was Mellor Diver. Behind them Smithy's Babe, Neverson trying to get through on its inside, lost some ground there. Checked then behind it was our Bentley Ballarat Lady back on the inside. Further back in the field then, last of all now our Monda Gracie. Off the back straight though, Contempt's the one to beat. It's about 3 clear. Trying hard in second placing was Smithy's Babe, and Neverson running on strongly. Contempt in front. Neverson dives, got there. Neverson got there ahead. Contempt second, third home was Smithy's Babe.
Great run there by Neverson, 30-50, the best run of the night, and trainer Peter Hurley has that greyhound racing in fine form. Contempt was the equal favourite, led and just just couldn't hold off that fast finishing run by Neverson. To race 7 on the program, over 731 metres, Leaders Pledge the winner from box 8.
Early in leads, My Chiefs Rusty was second. They were followed further back in the field then by Young Dingan. Around the outside, very wide at the moment, was Sophie's Colleen. Dropping in behind them next then was Leaders Pledge. Well back in the field is Make It Rain from Matilda Diamond, and last of all Rag Trade Lass. Rough and Tumble's on top as they race to the back straight, and it leads by 2 lengths to My Chiefs Rusty. Getting up on its inside, Leaders Pledge making ground now. 3 lengths away then Young Dingan. Sophie's Colleen starting to make ground quickly now. Make It Rain was also there, and also Matilda Diamond running on strongly from Rag Trade Lass, are about to turn for home and getting to the front, Leaders Pledge, but coming quickly Sophie's Colleen, and down the outside Matilda Diamond. Leaders Pledge hanging on though, and it wins a length. Matilda Diamond I reckon gets second, and those to Sophie's Colleen.
The Leaders Pledge at 11 to 1. Maybe that run came 1 week too late because that Greyhound was involved in the South Australian final down at Harper's last week. Of course we saw a great win in that event. To race 8 on the program, and Herdale Miss here from box 2 at 8 to 1.
Speed from out wide on the track's the early leader. Queenie's Mind coming across from out there as well is going to second early, although kicking up on its inside Precious Lass. Forbo was in behind them, and they were followed by Amber Pulse. Next along in the field then Herdale Miss, second last Rainbow's Reward, and last of all was Bonnie Swamp. Out of the straight they race now, and the leader's Hoggy, and it's out by 3 lengths to Precious Lass, chasing hard now. 3 lengths away then was Forbo making ground. Further back in the field Herdale Miss was handy. They were followed then by Queenie's Mind back on its inside. Amber Pulse in the centre then Rainbow's Reward with a big job to do, and last Bonnie Swamp but about to turn for home, and Precious Lass went to the front, but Herdale Miss is getting up on the inside at pump with the leader. Herdale Miss puts the head in front and goes on to score. Wins just under a length 2 in second placing would be Precious Lass.
Yeah, Herdale Miss getting the money there at 8 to 1, but certainly taking a liking to Precious Lass in the home straight by turning its head. To race 9 on the program, and the favourite back in the winner's circle here, Compania, the Greyhound to watch from box 3. The second leg of the double for Cyril Boston.
Good speed in the centre was Kid Swamper is the early leader. Mako Ghost making ground out wide on the track with Compania close up third. They were followed fourth then by Chimera on their backsman. They've drawn out 8 lengths to the good of Bo Hayes. Back behind them Sweet Emotion from Ramsgate Wizard, and last of all was Proven Lady. Off the back straight Mako Ghost goes to the front now by a length. Compania can get the rails though. 3 lengths away in the field Chimera. Mako Ghost the leader. Compania kicking up on the inside from Chimera. Compania takes up the running in the straight and goes on to win a length. Mako Ghost 3 lengths away Chimera.
Well, going to take the shortcuts home. That's what Compania did there, taking the inside running, scoring at 18 to 10 in favourites. The last event on the program, Dusty James the favourite from box 6. The Greyhound to watch it leads all the way from box 2, Donald Supreme.
Gift away fairly, but best out was Donald Supreme, and Dusty James was showing good speed to join it on the first turn. They were followed third then by Blazing Remo. Out wider on the track was King Supreme. Back behind them Damien's Gift. 2 lengths away in the field Lifetime. Second last Black Lightning, and Time Signal was tailing out last of all. Donald Supreme, the one to beat off the back, got 3 in front of Dusty James. Blazing Remo was there from King Supreme, and close up Damien's Gift, but into the straight, and Donald Supreme was clear and will go on and win the last Donald Supreme. Second placing, give it a Blazing Remo just in advance of King Supreme. Close up fourth rather Damien.
Donald Supreme winning the last event on the program and continuing a good run for Gary Mellor. It started at 35 to 10. Well, that was the 10 events from Angle Park last Thursday night. Another busy week coming up. Of course, on Monday night we go back to Angle Park. Now on Wednesday night we've got a big meeting coming up at Gawler. It's the final of the Gawler Gold Cup. We saw Darwin break the track record there last week, running 30 and 54. The previous track record was held by Elsie Johnson, and Darwin's drawn beautifully in box 8 for that final. Of course, that's a lead up to the Claridge Adelaide Cup coming up at Angle Park later this month.